What's up, my friends? John Baruti here from Baruti Success. This week we're talking about don't set your New Year's goals for 2023. Do this instead. By the way, I'm all caffeined up, so no shenanigans from Sally tonight. Let's get going. Okay, so 2023 is coming. You're saying to yourself you want to set some goals. And Sally is in the background going,
John, I thought you were a goal setter.
yes, Sally. Yeah, I am a goal setter. But there's a difference between setting your goals for January 1st and just being a goal setter all year long. Yes, Sally, setting goals is what I do. I've been doing them since, I don't know, I was a wee little boy. I have journal on top of journal. I got more journals around. I got a million journals. I start them, I don't finish them, I write a million. I have a million journals. In those journals are my goals. What I do is I put down what I want to accomplish, right? It's simple as that. What I don't want you to do is,
Oh, it's New Year's. I'm gonna...
no, Carl, don't do that. Listen, I don't know when I'm going to get this out to you, but it's definitely going to be before New Year's. And you should set your goals on an ongoing basis. So, you want to know.
Well, John, if we shouldn't be doing this at the end of the year, how should we do it?
Okay, Jeremiah, I see your hand up back there. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down. Put down your hand. Yes, we need to set goals. We need to do it on a regular basis. We need to put down the things that we want in life, and we need to be specific. We don't need to say we want to save the children in Africa and make sure everybody has water. Everybody wants that. We all want to save the kids. We all want the world to have water. No, bad goal. Bad goal. We want to say, I want to amass $10 million. I want to amass $20 million. I want to amass $100 million. Listen to me. If your goals don't scare the hell out of you, what are you doing? What are we doing on this earth? Listen, we're not here long. We're not on this earth long. You need to go by the ocean, go by the bay, take an hour drive, go into the mountains. You do you. Whatever calms you down, go into that back room, go into your basement, go up into your attic, wherever you have to go and figure it out. What do you want? I don't know, John. I don't know. This is my problem. I don't know what I want. Listen, Carl, I get it. I fully understand it. Life isn't you can't just figure out life. You have to process it. In order to process it, you have to think. Here's all of our problems, including me, and especially lately. We have so many things going on. We don't calm our mind, right? We don't slow down. We don't think. We're on TikTok, we're on YouTube, we're on all these social medias. So many things are going on. We don't want to miss anything. We look at our emails. We're on our phone. Life is freaking zooming by. And unless you take the time to quiet your mind, to relax, to go to your happy place, wherever that is. Listen, Sally, don't tell me you can't get to your happy place because your kids. Find the time. Tell your slacker husband to watch the two brats while you go to the ocean and figure out your life, okay? We all need this. We all need to set our goals. A lot of people are like, don't set your goals. That's stupid. Why would you do something like that? Listen. I've been doing this a long time, and all joking aside, right? Any of the goals, I just found my goals from, I think it was 1991 or 92, and I think I didn't accomplish two of the goals. Two of them are really, really big, and I'm still working towards that. Yes, I'm getting divorced now, so I kind of kicked one of those goals back. I wanted to amass over $10 million in the bank, so a little short on that. Not a problem. Not an issue. Giving myself another few years to get that in the bank, and I'm going to hit it, right? I'm going to hit that plus. But what I'm trying to tell you is we don't have a roadmap. If you don't have some place to go, if you don't map out what you want in the world, and again, listen, that's one of my goals, right? Is it monetary? Yeah. Do I like money? Yeah. Sorry, Carl, I like money. Do my other goals all surround around money? No. I want great relationships with my kids. I wanted a great relationship with my ex-wife. That's not going to work out. I want a terrific relationship with my next partner, right? All these things I want to do. Sometimes I accomplish them. Sometimes I don't. You need to write them down. And here's the kicker, right? Not only write them down, we need to have a plan. So, George, if you want to amass $10 million, right? Let's call it 10 million in the bank. And you're making $75,000 a year. Can you amass $10 million, George? In that, can you? Let's do quick math. No, you can't. You can't amass $10 million. You can't think it. And again, I don't know if you know, but I'm reading Think and Grow Rich with my children. And yes, what you think about comes true. But thinking about it isn't enough. You have to do. This is where some people get a little wonky. You got to go and do. You got to do it. Not only do you got to do it, you got to plan it. Let me ask you a question. You got a boat, right? You want that boat to go to Italy. You don't map anything out. You're like,
I'm going to Italy.
put down the freaking gas, and you're in the harbor now. Put down the gas. Where are you going? Yeah, you're going into the pilings, right? You got no map. You got no navigation. You got nothing. You're going nowhere. If you map that out, you plan it, you plot it, you find out what the weather is going to be, you figure it out, chances are, well, if you got a big enough boat, you're going to wind up in Italy. And that's what we need to do with our goals. Not at the end of the year, all year long. Okay? So let's take the example. I want to amass $10 million. Okay? And I have a $75,000 a year job. Okay. All right, Jeremiah. Let's figure it out. So what do you like to do, Jeremiah? You like to surf? Good for you. You like to surf. Surfing's exciting for you? Let's figure out how to get to $10 million by being a surfer, dude. Let's do it right now. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to start blogging about surfing. We're going to write down everything we love about surfing. We're going to put it out there on the internet. We're going to create a YouTube channel on how to create a blog on surfing, right? We're going to amass an email list of people that like surfing. Then what we're going to do, once we get some people to pay attention to us, then I buy surfboards from Fiji. Yeah, special handmade surfboards from Fiji. Now you have amassed a crowd. People trust you. You really, really love this surfboard thing, right? So now you're going to start telling people, listen, I'm importing special surfboards, handmade surfboards from Fiji. Okay. All right, Jeremiah. That's cool. How much are they? How did you figure out how to do it? Well, I Googled it. What did you Google? Well, I Googled how to sell surfboards on my website. Well, how'd you do that? How to sell surfboards on my webpage. That's what I did. Yeah, I Googled it. And I figured it out. And I figured out how to do Google ads and Facebook ads, right? Now, we're trickling along. We're not 10 million in. No. We're making $500, $1,000, $10,000, whatever we're doing. This is the long haul. We have 5, 10 years to figure this out, right? That's what we're doing. No worries, Carl. Jeremiah's on the right track. So now what do we do? Well, now maybe, I don't know, maybe I make an event, right? Maybe I get a bunch of people that love surfboards and love handmade Fiji surfboards down in Atlantic City. I get them all together, right? We're all in this awesome convention center and we're all looking at the beautiful boards. Ooh, ah. And I tell a couple of my vendors, hey, this is what I'm doing. Terrific, John. We're going to come and we're going to exhibit more surfboards. We get people involved. Do you understand where I'm going here? Meanwhile, remember, I'm still over here with my $75,000 job. Now, is this what you want to do? I don't know. Is this what I'm doing? Yeah, kinda. Not with surfboards though, with business. So you have to come up with, how am I going to get there?
John, I don't know. I don't like surfboards.
Sally, you're pushing my buttons tonight. Pushing them, Sally. I know you don't like surfboards. It's okay, Sally. You don't have to like surfboards. What I'm telling you is, if you have a 9 to 5, let's say you don't want to go into business yourself, you're going to have to figure out how to get to the end game. You have to figure it out. There's going to have to be some sort of business idea or internet idea or brick and mortar idea that you're doing on the side to get you there. If you're super, what's the word I'm looking for? Risk advantageous? That's horrible, but let's say you love risk and you're going to quit your job and you're going to go full into surfboards. good for you. I wouldn't suggest it, but what I'm saying to you is set your goals. What are they? What are they? Be specific. How much money do you want to have in the bank by the end of the year? How much weight do you want to lose by the end of the month? How big do you want to be physically in 3 weeks, 4 weeks? How much more do you want to have your wife love you at the end of the quarter? Whatever it is, write down what you want. Then go one by one by one. I want my wife to pay more attention to me. Well, what's your wife's love signs? See how horrible I am? That's why I'm getting divorced. But does she want you to bring her flowers? Does she want you to touch her? Does she want you to bring you to dinner? What does she want? Do that. I didn't. I sucked. Regardless, do that to get to that goal, right? That's what I'm saying. So if it's money, work backwards. 10 million backwards. How do I do that? Well, I start off with making $500 a week on this blog or on this internet thing. Then I go to $1,000, $10,000, $100,000 a month, right? Now I've gotten this big behemoth of the thing. Now I'm going to sell it to Surfers Inc., right? They come to me and go,
John,
or Jeremiah,
you've built this wonderful thing with surfboards. People, they trust you. They come to you.
yeah, we're going to pay you $10 million for it. Really? Yeah, you've been at it for 5 years. You've been at it for 10 years. You've been at it for 3 years. You've built a reputation. You've doubled down on it. You've had conferences on it. You've done an excellent job, right? You have to think these things out. They're not just going to come to you. And again, you do you, right? Maybe you don't want $10 million in the bank. I'm crazy. I'm a psycho. I don't know. Why? That makes me feel comfortable. I can pass money down to my kids. I can have the house back that I want. I can have all the things that I want, right? But that's me. You might not want that. But whatever it is, make your goal scare you. Honestly, make it scare you. Because if you don't, and you're like, oh, I want to have $10,000 saved. Yeah, Sally, $10,000? Come on. Stop it! Stop it! You're not listening to this YouTube if you want $10,000 in the bank. Come on, think, project, get there, go over the top. And if you don't get there, oh well, you tried. I'm going to guarantee you this. If you don't make the goal, you ain't getting anywhere. If you do make the goal and you get a third of the way, a half of the way, a quarter of the way, whatever it is, it's more than you would have got if you did nothing, right? And what I'm saying is, don't do this for the end of the year. Do it now, right? Write it all down, plan it all out, and then look at it often. Make an alarm on your phone. Did you look at your goals this week? How close to your goals are you? Are you close? How much money was your bank account 10,000, now it's 100,000? Awesome. Was your bank account 10,000 and now it's 4,000? You're going the wrong way, Carl. You're going the wrong way. No problem. Stop, think, reevaluate. This stuff is all possible to get where you want to be. You just have to keep working towards it. This is what we do wrong, right? And I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying I'm wrong. This is what I do wrong. You get all these goals, you get all these theories in your head, and then you just forget them, right? And you don't follow up on them, and you don't push towards them, and you don't tell people about them to hold you accountable. And then they just kind of fade away. But with me, even though that happens, I rev myself up again. It might be July. It might be August. It might be December. I'll go through my journals and say, what did I say last year? What did I say 5 years ago? Future goals. This is back in 90-something. Big house with 6 bedrooms on the bay. Yeah, I accomplished that. Didn't have 6 bedrooms, had 4. But it was still a beautiful house. Jaguar XJS or Mercedes SL500. Yeah, Mercedes SL500. Yeah. Had that. Got it. You know what I'm saying? The 10 million didn't hit. What I'm trying to express to you, Sally, write it down. Get a plan. Get a map. And believe me, you guys will get there. So, that's this week's. I love you guys. Sit down. Do your goals. Get to where you want to be. I want you to win in life. Okay. Love you.
I am exhausted. I am not going to drink that much coffee anymore. I'm not doing it. Why do I do that to myself?
All right. I'll see you guys on the next one.